Welcome back to Yoga Express, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And today we have, as soon as we can get everyone on camera, we have almost a full house today. From my extreme right, we have DenDen Girmay. And the cameras will move towards DenDen in just a moment. That's it. Thank you. DenDen, I'm going to have you say a few words to us here and our viewers as well, but you're going to tell us how you felt last time or anything else, and I know you're planning to travel. Anything you want to share with us?
As always, I'm very appreciative of being here. I mean, I love you, Bobby. I love Talisa. I don't know you yet, but this is my first chance at getting to know you today. But if you love yoga, then you're just, you're spiritually minded. You're trying to be focused on, the simple things in life, and I'm sure that's awesome.
You have all that love to pass around.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm wearing my I Love Me shirt today.
I noticed that.
So I got to remind everybody that I love everyone else as well.
That's wonderful. And that's actually a beautiful statement that you're making right there, because the moment when we learn to love ourselves, we're open to loving others too. So that's a lot of energy right there, very positive energy. We're going to share some of that with Sarah Torres. Sarah, I think today you need this time. You need this me time. You look a little bit tired, but I think you're going to get fully charged just when we're done.
Yeah, I'm sure I always hit the ceiling full of energy when I'm stretching, especially when there's a lot of energy that's good around.
Right.
So I'm really happy to be here, although I couldn't be here the last time or the last couple
We
of
missed
days.
you. We did.
I've been gone for months.
Well, it'll be great to stretch today, and I'm excited. And I'm just taking a pause on a couple of things for some personal reasons. So.
And you're working on your book too. You could take this time to work on your book, finish it.
Yeah, a couple of good things happening, and
wonderful.
I'm actually completing a couple of other projects that I was working on, so I'm excited about that. And I unfortunately missed the work I had for Fashion Week because of my mishap, but the designer is thinking about doing something with print with me, so
that's
I'm
good.
excited
It's very
about
positive. Right, exactly. You look at the positive side of things.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, so
right.
I'm excited, and I just need to remember to take better care of myself. So.
That's right. You want to stay, the moment you start staying positive, that's really wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you start staying positive, everything will happen. All the good stuff will happen. When you feel good inside, you attract all that.
And attract it.
Exactly, exactly. So well done. That's great. And it's really nice that you looked at it in such a positive way. Very nicely put, Talisa, because when something, you know how you have that expression when a door closes, a window opens or something, or another door opens.
Yes,
so that's wonderful.
Right.
I'm going to take a cue from that. So I'm not going to worry. We're going to take a little bit of a sabbatical in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to do the same thing, try and finish up all the incomplete tasks. Thanks for sharing that, Sarah. Talisa Michela. Talisa, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for allowing me to be here, Banu.
It's a pleasure. And you're going to put a full stop at the end of that sentence.
I'm not going to put a full stop at the end of the sentence, but it's much more just gathering what's before us, the stretching to get our energy going, to rising it up. It is a little bit positive, very positive. It is always to be in yoga and stretching because it ignites your chakras to open up and to be aware. So this brings on a positive aspect at the end of the day when we're done stretching.
That's exactly what we talk about when we say moving the body to still the mind, because yoga is not just about the physical body. It's about reaching the mind through the body. We all need a channel. We need a conduit. So very nicely put. It's very relaxing. Nice to make ourselves aware of ourselves as well and know what our strengths are, work with our weaknesses. Before I forget my manners, I'd like to thank Josiane Hurd, our director. Josiane, thank you for being there for us when we needed you. And Ivanhoe Godby to the rescue today. Ivanhoe is our tech crew as well as our camera person today. Thank you so much for helping out. Richard Swanson, our facilitator. Thank you for these amazing studio settings and the sound system. And Rich as well. On behalf of DenDen, Sarah, Talisa, and myself, we'd like to say thanks to our whole crew over there, the team. What we're going to do today, and this is a plan, actually before I go ahead and share the plan, if you come, viewers at home, if you're stretching with us right now and you want to stretch with us in the studios, if you come and stretch right here, we will share a copy of Yoga Secrets, my third title, which has 2 + 8 ailment-specific cards. So you have about 8 cards. Each one of them targets different regions of the body to help alleviate or to delay common ailments. We'll also give you a postcard and a fridge magnet with a simple sequence called 48+, 48 basic stretches. Yes, I think that's, and yes, if you want to watch us, if you're not able to watch us on TV, you can also go to our studio website, mnn.org. You can go to my website as well, yogaxpress.com, yogaxpress.com, and look for our schedule, taping schedule. We are going to take a short break in a couple of weeks from now. We'll take a season's break, but we will still be back, hopefully live with you. Yes, Ivanhoe. We're going to stand up, and what I was hoping we could do, if everyone is up to it, I thought over the next couple of days, including today, we would start with standing, seated. It's been a while since we did the whole sequence, but we're not going to do all the 48 stretches in one episode. We'll do all the standing postures unless you have any specific requests. Do you want to focus on any part of the body?
I just think that doing sun salutations is a good way to waken
Let's
up,
start with that then.
because I noticed that we're all positive, but our energy is really it's not here.
A little down. Also, we're used to taping in the open studio. I think there's a different kind of energy
It
right
is.
there. Today's closed studio. So yeah, good idea. Let's do that. Let's start with a sun salutation. Let's stagger ourselves. And Talisa, you're very tall, so I'm going to
should
request
come
you
back a
maybe
little
somewhere there. Yeah. I'm very short, so I think I'm lucky enough I can stand here. Okay, I'll take that. Heels together, toes apart, palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised. Inhale. This is Namaskarasana. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold from the hip. If you need to make any adaptations with your body, please feel free. Place your palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels down all the way. Dip your head between your ears, between your biceps. Did I say dip your head between your ears? Dip your head between your biceps. Inhale and exhale through the belly. Inhale, bring your left foot between the hands. Place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes on the right foot. And let's ease off. Left knee is up. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee. Place your left palm on top of the right. If you fall out of a position, get right back in. Do not give up on yourself. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both your palms beside the left foot. Curl your toes in the right foot. Lift your right knee off. Take the left foot all the way back. Plank position. DenDen, this one is for you. We're going to keep talking here for a couple of minutes now.
This feels great.
Feels good, right? Engage your low abdominal muscles and your low back very gently. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, uncurl your toes, and let's come up. Let's glide out into Cobra. Engage your low back muscles, and to test that you're doing that, take your palms off of the floor the way Sarah's got it. And what Talisa is doing right now, that's a really good adaptation. If you need a little more space, you want to bring your arms all the way up so you can come up. Or you could do the Sphinx too. You can come down. Curl your toes in, forehead to the ground. Inhale. Lift your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands and then the left. Place both your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Are you starting to feel the energy rising? That's called the chakras rising. So we're filling our charging our batteries.
I love the breathing.
It just works. It's good, right? Every time you go down, and also when a posture feels a little exceptionally difficult, you want to start exhaling. So you inhale as you go up, exhale as you go down. Lots of little tips that help us stay alert and aware. Let's do the other side now. Palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the right leg back this time, and then the left. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. You should feel a wonderful stretch in the back of your legs. You should also be aware by getting into this kind of inversion. What you're doing is, instead of massaging the glands and organs in the middle part of your body, you're actually giving them room. And when you go upside down, you're actually energizing them in a different kind of way. You're giving room for the pancreas, for kidneys, everything. When you start moving them upside down, you're actually alerting them. You're making them breathe a little easier. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Place your left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. And let's ease off just a little bit. Right knee is up. Exhale. Let's dip a little bit. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over your right knee. Place your right palm on top of your left. Now remember, this posture does involve a little bit of balance. So you might find sometimes the last time I came out of this posture too early, I almost fell off. Thanks to Sarah. I almost knocked you over, so thanks to you, I was able to get my balance back. Inhale, let's come out of that.
I saved the day.
Yes, you did. Both palms beside the right foot. Curl your toes in. Lift your knee, left knee. Take the right foot to meet the left in plank position. Now, engage your low back muscles and let's test a little bit. Let's test arms a little bit. Very nice, Talisa. I don't know if I'll be able to go down, but what I'm going to do is come forward. Let's see if we can come forward and then maybe bend the elbows just a little bit. If you're able to go down deeper, that's great. Keep your back straight. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Uncurl your toes. Press with the tops of your feet. Keep inhaling, lift your chin up, and then test your low back. Take your palms off of the floor. Palms back on the floor, curl your toes in, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Inhale, bring the left foot and then the right between the hands. Place both your palms together. Keep inhaling with a nice straight back. Let's come up. Exhale and release. Actually, that does feel good. Thanks for that idea, Talisa. It does. And that's the reason it feels so good is because sun salutation is a total workout. You actually address every part of the body in that. For instance, this is for hypertension. So you're actually helping relax your mind. Namaskar. When you go up, your chest opens up. Sorry. Your chest opens up. So you're actually enhancing lung power. You go down all the way. You're actually compressing the lower abdomen on the upper thigh. So you're helping prevent constipation. So you're actually addressing different parts of the body and feeling very relaxed, feeling refreshed at the end of the workout. So let's do this. Let's come up. Let's start with the standing postures now. We've done one round of sun salutation. I think we should be able to finish all the standing postures today. Let's see if we're up to the challenge. Palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Hasta Uttana. Arms raised. Hasta is hands, Uttana is raised. Exhale, Pada Hasta. Hands to feet. Pada is feet. Hasta is hands again. This time you should feel that wonderful stretch in the back of your legs, back of your calves, knees, and your thighs. Now bring your heels out so that the insides of both your feet are parallel to each other. Inhale first, bring your arms in front of you, and then exhale, bend at the knees. Many schools in North America actually ask you to imagine you're sitting in an imaginary chair. So just let's think of that. That's a nice
When I used to
A
take
nice
Tai Chi,
comparison.
this was punishment.
Is
You
that
had
right?
to sit like at this, but against the wall, like in a chair.
Oh, wow. And if you feel there's too much weight on the knees, you can also lean back just a little bit.
I'd rather be forward.
Inhale. You don't have the problem with weight as I do. So for me, leaning back helps. Inhale. Let's come up. Also, when you're younger, exhale and release. That's fine. When you're younger, you don't feel the pressure so much on your knees. As we grow older, the synovial fluid dries up and you find it's harder to bend. Of course, if you keep practicing, you feel a little more stiff. That's when you hear all those pops and crackles. Let's all turn to face the front left of the mat. Bring your legs out.
And it's appropriate.
Remember, left. Is that what you told me, little ones?
That is left.
Did I? Oh, it's me. I should remember. Remember left. Did I say that? No, let's
Right.
turn the front right. You're right. I think I need it, not you. You need to give me. That's right. I did. Bring your legs out about 3.5 to 3 feet apart. Now, if you're very tall, you may want to bring it further out. And yes, that's a good idea. Let's stagger ourselves so we don't hit each other.
6 feet.
No.
Yeah, I'm doing this for a reason.
And then, once your feet are nice and firm, turn your left foot out. Inhale, Trikonasana. 3 is 3 corners. Corners, literally Trikon is 3 corners or triangle. Inhale, take your arms up to shoulder height. Lean a little to your left. Exhale, dip your left hand in front of the left ankle. Take your right arm all the way up. Keep breathing. Look up at the raised arm and hold. Inhale, let's come up. Turn the left foot in, turn the right foot out. Now, the next 2 postures, we're going to combine 2, one after the other, because they transition so naturally. Virabhadra and Virabhadra Kona. Vira is brave, Bhadra is warrior. Warrior and warrior angle, Kona is angle. Lean a little to your right, exhale, dip your right hand in front of the right ankle, left arm goes all the way up. Hold it, look up at the raised arm and hold. Inhale, let's come up. And stay right there. Keep your right foot out, right there. Exhale, bend the right knee. Virabhadra, brave warrior. Keep exhaling. Dip the right hand in front of the right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. And then challenge yourself. Very nice. You remembered, Sarah. Take your left arm all the way overhead. Palm faces down. Look at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. You should feel a beautiful stretch in the whole left side of the body. Inhale, let's come up. Straighten your right knee, turn your right foot in, turn the left foot out.
Just like a dance.
This time we've already done the triangle on this side, so we're going straight into brave warrior. Exhale and bend. Keep exhaling. Dip your left hand in front of the left ankle, take your right arm all the way up. And then overhead, palm faces down. Look at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. Inhale, let's come back. Bring your arms back to shoulder height, straighten your left knee, turn your left foot in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Let's wiggle our feet closer. Let's turn to face the front of the mat. So that's 6 postures, standing postures, transitioning one into the other. The next 2 are a little bit of a spinal exercise, spinal massage. We do a back bend and then a forward fold. So this time let's turn to face the front left of the mat. Left. Right, this is the one. Okay.
Oh.
Not this one. All right. Bring your feet out about 6 inches apart. You want the insides of your feet to be parallel. Now remember, this is a little bit of an intense back bend. If you need a little more, if you need to get a little stronger before you try this, but you still want to try, you can bring your feet further out. Whatever you do, put your brakes on. So make sure your feet are parallel to each other. Now we can stagger ourselves. That's good. Place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows close. So once your elbows are close to each other, your chest is going to open up. You already are feeling nice and free. You should be able to take a deep inhale, lift your chin up, and then once you get past midpoint, exhale, glide your hands down the back of your thighs. Bend your knees as you go down. Inhale, let's come up. And let's do a little bit of a transitional twist. This is not part of the sequence, but just let's do a little bit. Sometimes you might feel a little dizzy coming up, so you want to be careful. Let's do a little bit of a twist. All right. When we are ready, bring your legs out all the way. The posture we just came out of is called Tiryang or reverse inversion. Bring your feet a little further than you would normally go. And this time you may want, some of you, actually, Talisa, do you mind? Let me take that back. Sorry, I don't want to get you out of position. This time, you may want to use a foam block or anything that will help you make that connection. I'm going to place my block right here. Bring your legs out about 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Put your brakes on. You definitely want to be careful in this posture because you're really wide apart. This posture is also called Prasarita Padottanasana. Prasarita, widespread. Padottan is legs or feet. And asana is posture. The school I came from calls us Ugra or fierce. Now your legs are out. You've got your brakes on. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Exhale, fold from the hip. With a nice straight back. And what you want to do, if you want to try to get the crown of your head without any props in the beginning, try it. Give it a shot. If that doesn't happen today, feel free to use some external assistance. You can use a foam block, as we are doing right here, and make the connection. Now, if it doesn't happen at the lowest point, you can turn the block at its midpoint. Try to touch the crown of your head. Whatever you do, you want to make that connection. You want some contact with the earth. You could also put, if you're really tired, use the block at its highest orientation. And you could rest your forehead. Now, when you come up, you want to be careful that you come up safely. So wiggle your feet a little closer first till you think it's safe to take your hands off of the floor. Place your palms together. Inhale. Come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. Wiggle your feet a little closer. Very nice, slow, controlled motion, DenDen. That was good. You were exhaling as you came down, like a sigh of relief. It was good. It does feel good, right? How do you feel, Talisa? Feels fresh, right? Nice and refreshing. Let's try 2 more postures, one after the other. We'll try and transition. We'll take them in transitional blocks. Heels together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. If you notice, a lot of the standing postures stand with this posture, with the Namaskarasana. And the reason for that is it helps center you. Your thumb pointing towards you, helping you internalize. So let's keep it right there. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Once your arms are up, wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Exhale, dip to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Hands in front of the chest, palms are facing down. Want to raise your elbows up. The posture we just did was Ardha Chandra or half moon. Sometimes some schools call it crescent moon. In the next posture, which is Kati Chakra or spinning wheel, you want to bring your feet out about 6 to 8 inches apart. Keep the insides of your feet parallel to each other. What we're going to do, and we'll explain it to you before we do it, what we're going to do is we're going to exhale, swing the right arm all the way out, inhale back in, then do the same on the left side. Whatever you do, the first round, you keep your hips where they are. We'll do it twice. The second round, take your hips with you and notice the difference. Exhale to the right. Follow your fingers with your eyes. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. This time, exhale to the right and then to the left, but take your hips with you. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left, no problem. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and release. We have about 4 to 5 minutes left, so I believe we should be able to take you through about 4 to 5 postures. Let's try that. Transfer your weight. Vrikshasana, the next one is Vriksh, and the next 4 or 5 are actually balanced postures. So when you're in a balanced posture, look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. You don't want to look at people. Right, Sarah's going to look at the mic. I'm going to start off looking at a distant object. It's a little easier coming closer from a distance. But if you're very comfortable with your balance, well, maybe DenDen and I will look at the cones. I think Talisa's going to close her eyes. I know she's very comfortable in this. You're going to look at the mic. So remember, for our viewers at home, remember, the closer your gaze is, the stronger your balance needs to be. And if you're very confident today, that's fine. You want to bring your gaze really close. I'm going to start looking at the cones. Transfer your weight to your right leg, vriksha or tree. Place your right hand on your right hip. Turn your left knee out to the side. So raise your left heel, turn it out. Inhale. Bring your left foot all the way up. Attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of the upper right thigh. Now, if you don't want to go all the way up, you can place your left foot at your calf or at your ankle. Whatever you do, try to avoid the knee. Now, once you're all the way up there, when you're ready, inhale, place your palms in front of your chest. Keep looking at a point that doesn't move. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. And then if you're ready, open up your palms. And if you're absolutely confident, close your eyes. Place your palms back together. Exhale very gently. Bring your hands all the way down and release the left leg. Let's switch to the other leg. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Now this time I'm going to graduate to the mic a little more confidently. Place your left hand on your left hip. Turn your right knee out to the side. And then you want to raise your right heel. Inhale, lift your right foot all the way up if you're ready. If not, place it at the ankle or the calf. Attach the sole of the right foot to the inside of your upper left thigh. When you're ready, place your palms in front of your chest. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. Sometimes you may want to use the back of a chair. At home, if you have a table or a chair next to you, feel free. Open up your palms. And then if you want to close your eyes, give it a shot. Place your palms back together. You may fall out, that's okay. Don't give up on yourself. Place your palms together very gently. Lower your hands and then lower the legs. Let's move into maybe a couple of postures more. I think we promised you 4. We've done 2. Okay, we'll try. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale the arms all the way overhead. Tula Danda or balancing scales. Danda is stick, Tula is balancing. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your left leg. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come up. And then keep your palms where they are. We're going to exhale and lift the right leg this time. Dip your torso. Inhale. Let's come back. Exhale and release. While we're taking you through the last 2 postures, I'd like to thank our director, Josiane Hurd, and Ivanhoe Gadpai, our tech crew, and on camera, and Richard Swanson, a facilitator. Thank you so much. On behalf of DenDen Girmay, Sarah Torres, and Talisa Michela, this is Banu Suresh signing off, and you are watching Yogaxpress. We might be able to take you through at least 1 posture. Transfer your weight to the left leg, Uttita Pada or raised foot. Place your left hand on your left hip. Inhale, lift your right foot all the way up. Hold on to the right big toe or your right ankle. Exhale, extend your right leg out. If you want to challenge yourself, take it out to the side. Good job that I'm not